car, the number 19, of the rear of the car, and that just spun him in front of the field, and unfortunately, Gianalberto Coldani, he did get collected and had nowhere. And just as they whizzed past my window, David Puget was almost in the lead. That's a spin for car number 17 of Daniel Pasquale. He finds himself pointing backwards in a big moment, potentially all the way through 180 degrees. Yep, that is the 165 of previous. What has gone on here, and is that going to be a spin? There's contact between the 777 and the 53, so Dew potentially looking up the inside of Nick Stefancic. Offensive on the way through. It looks like David Puget was just helping himself to the rear bumper. We might have had a spin, very well collected, however. That was Giacomo Trevi. He's got the Challengers Cup to worry about. Everything throws back the way of Matteo Lancelotti. Jerzy Spinkovic, he finds himself pointing backwards. The car stalls. Can he get the run up towards turn 1? So turn 1 of Tamburello. That's where we see a change. We've got a car spinning through the gravel. That will not help visibility at all. It looks like car number 30 of Alex.
อ๋อนี่ฮะภาพช้าตรงนี้อ๋อลงแล้วรถเล็กพลิกครับจังหวะนี้ครับพลิกครับตีลังกาไปยังไม่ถึงรอบเลยโอ้โหเอกชัยหลุดออกไปเองครับ
คือเหมือนแซงอเล็กซานเดอร์มานะ
หลุดไปเองครับเข้า S1 ครับโอ้แล้วคันนักใช่เลยครับเมื่อวานก็แบบนี้ครับแต่เมื่อวานเข้าซ้ายวันนี้เข้าขวาครับโอ้โห
ปาเซฟตี้เบลหมวกกันน็อก
นั่นแหละไปอีท
ชุดแข่งเราก็กันไฟครับผม
ใช่
เกิดอะไรขึ้นครับตรงนี้
อันนี้เบรกแป๊งนิดหน่อย
แปะ
Bueno, vamos ficar de olho, vamos, olha lá, já pegou grama, pegou barro e ele conseguiu evitar a batida, ele está rodando dentro da pista, ele conseguiu trazer o carro pro, olha como rodou, é a saída do bacião, ó. Se não acertar o bacião do jeito que o bacião pede, não vai, qualquer deslize. E aí teve uma situação complicada. Olha, o Marcos Gomes foi o primeiro atingido, Navarro ali, Tony Canaan, Enzo Elias.
Reação em cadeia.
O Diego Batista.
Lose that traction, the car gets thrown sideways. It's going to continue. And there's the contact initially, and there's further contact. And what else? There's a Honda coming through.
But and it was Patrese that was the cause for it.
In the 74, up in the air. That is Will Martin, and he's clipped Libra, and they're both going to go off at high speed, and that will be a safety car.
The radiators at the front of the car, that was a hell of a one. Just getting it wrong, under braking, and in. Car out. Ahmed Al Shahab leads in the Pro-Am race. In second, third place is Zoran Spreng. By my calculations, this race will probably finish under the safety car.
Went into it backwards. That was probably a bit of a blessing. He had no time to slow that car down at all. So side on into the barriers, around again, and all the damage to the right-hand side of the car.
Here are the leaders. Wall comes into shot backwards. And just watch Simon Fallon's car drill between the fence. And then for good measure, hits on driver's right as well. And Liam just... at no point
approach. I think Rodney Jane comes on the... he's trying to get going. And poor Rodney Jane and for Belfort. And then Tim Miles. He was just basically...
yeah, fingers crossed. Max, cheers. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, a bit strange. He got out of sync, and he just got onto the dirty side on the left-hand side and then just clipped the tyre bundle, which...
Sludge down the inside, and there's massive contact. That'll be it. That's huge. Scramble. That is huge. That'll be the race. Started by having a lock-up, but in was going around the outside of Woods, and they sort of interlocked wheels coming out of turn 4, and then Vidot was
bottom in the 18 car. Now here's what's gone on further afield. So Courtney and Slade just awkwardly interlock. Here we go with James. He's given the tyres a big belting there and rotated out the other side. I saw him go down the order. You spotted all this going on.
We could have had a traffic jam like this down at turn 13.
So funny, all sort of, 3 wide, here we go.
Oh, how do you like your hamburger?
There we go. And that is a classic case. Vernon probably just trying to get clear, and then just a slight tag. That's racing, boys, play on.
Al limite del controllo, partiva dalla seconda posizione, attenzione. Filippo l'attacco di Micio per la terza posizione, si affiancano alla Tosa, viene un po' allargato, un po' troppo. Poi era preparato all'interno di Ferrara, ora arriva sì la sportellata del pugliese.
No, povero Bullo.
Povero anche Giacon, perché qui danneggiate entrambe le vetture. Qui intanto un replay, una riproposizione della Tosa col testacoda di Stefanin, sovrasterzo di Rivazza 2, sportellata ancora fra i due che si agganciano e finiscono contro le barriere, Ferrara e Giacon fuori.
For the first nearly 5 laps of the race, and then White spins coming out of Goddard, having just got the race lead. A mistake forced out. And how did she get there? Thus, all on her own. It's a bit like Nick White's spin. Self-induced with Emma Tomlinson, and lost it, looped it, got collected as he spun across the front of Emma Tomlinson.
Tino, is that full position?
Oh, and that's Whittaker out. So the race lead has changed. Sam Tordoff will have gone. Ooh, that's the Mini going off on diff oil. You can see the silvery trail. Whoa! And that's why the second Tordoff led early on. Richard Dutton had a lurid moment after contact in the Beckett's S's.
Of the rubber underneath the back of that car leads the car, and we've got a big shot in the middle of the field there.
Brett and Archie saw the Triumph splitting the two ZR's.
Henkel gør det, han skal, holder sin plads, ingen panik der. Øj, der er andre, der går. Nej. Var der... Det var her, Ole Petersen gjorde det. Det var ikke sådan, Ole Petersen gjorde. Det er temmelig meget, det dæksgrupper på. Så er der berøring igen, og den her gang bliver han.
Så har vi så René Duehold. Vi har i hvert fald Oscar Woods. Og så er der lidt ballade her mellem...
Bringing out this first caution. That means another restart here at Martinsville.
Broke something on the right front.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things that we have happen here sometimes, Steve, and I'm not sure exactly what, but it looks a lot like a bead issue. Watch this one car, Sam Mayer.
Oh, no. Smokes. The good thing for Sam Mayer.
Right there's going to be contact.
He hits the 11 goes around. The one of Sam Mayer tries to avoid the caution, comes out.
There was a little contact, too, with the 7 and...
Here's Scott, looks like he's got up front, but it ain't over yet. Oh, look at this there. A little too tight. Going down. Oh, there we got a caught upside down. Oh, a driver. Well, there we are. Ahead of...
Who's the front here through turn 2?
Oh, that's such a shame. A fairy tale end denied to...
Was increasing there to Tommy Aguilar, and yeah, you can see there as we ride on board, this will be investigated.
Storm Stacey on the start line. Kawasaki unfortunately came to nothing when he crashed out at the end of...
Further down there was a fall for Dow Racing Kawasaki ride
for the first time, but there was drama just a couple of laps later. Walker went down and Lewis Jones also crashing out in sympathy. Two separate incidents.
All of a sudden, Febvre's race started to unravel. The MX2 Rem qualifying race. Liam Everts, title contender, went down with his teammate Sasha Kuhn home in 8th despite losing a couple positions mid-race. Kai de Wolf, not the welcome return from injury that he wanted. He fell.
Matrix. They have tires stacked in there and 2 rows of cement culverts, and wow, it is already causing havoc out there for many riders. But Haley Marks side by side and until she stuffs her front wheel in the Matrix. So just like that. The lead, and then it's taken away from her by that Matrix as riders are piling up. He is, oh wow, and behind, oh man, there's some chaos going on the rocks. That's a 72 putting on charge in the second half of this moto as we go to replay and see exactly what happened to Colton Hager. Tristan Hart gets hung up a bit, and then Colton comes up into his back and wheelies in.